Welcome to Pick 6. I'm Ryan Medeiros. It's only week 4, but we're already getting a playoff feel under the Friday night lights. That's just the way it seems to be whenever Salle and Hendricken face off. It's a matchup we've seen in 11 of the last 14 state championships. Hendricken coming out on top last year in both the regular season and the playoffs. Well, a new season, a new head coach, Dan Copen, coaching in his first LaSalle Hendricken game. On the opposite side, Keith Croft, who needs no introduction. Picking this one up just before the half, LaSalle looking to tie the game. Brady Nardosi rolls right and hits Antonio Bearden in between two defenders for the score. That's his second of the day, and both teams go into the half tied at 14. And despite a back-and-forth second half, that's how the score would stay through regulation. So we go to overtime. 2 plays in, Hendricken running back Jeremy Seide punches in his second score of the game. Hendricken goes for 2, fails to convert, so LaSalle is down just 6. Rams get to the 1-yard line, and on 4th down, Bearden wants the ball, and he's got it. He catches the game-tying touchdown. That's his 3rd of the game. Quincy Moreno knocks the extra point through for LaSalle. For the first time in 4 years, the Rams beat Hendricken 21-20.
I know when I line up against any DB, I know I'm better. I know I'm one of the best receivers in the state. And today it was 50-50. It was no such thing as a 50-50 ball with this receiving core. Everything was caught, barely had drops, very little mistakes, and that's what it takes to beat a team like this.
This team is resilient, and they will fight till the end. It doesn't matter if it's 48 minutes or an extra quarter. So, they earned it tonight. They made it a little bit more of a play.
Get to another D1 matchup in North Kingstown. The Skippers hosting Central in front of a packed crowd tonight. The fans fueling the offense early. Here's Jack Diano waiting patiently before lofting one deep down the field and connecting with Gregory Kerwan. A long touchdown pass has the Skippers on the board first, but not to be outdone was the Knights' aerial attack. Here's Michael Butler drawing the penalty, and let's take a look. He still comes down with it. Wait for it. Yeah, that's a touchdown. No harm, no foul for North Kingstown, though. They're right back down the field and into the end zone. It's Nicholas Stafford who pumps up the crowd after that score. Skippers hold off a late Central comeback, winning 29-28. Now to a packed crowd once again, this time at Cranston West taking on Cumberland. Falcons looking to reward those who showed up with their 4th win of the season. They're up in the 3rd quarter and threatening again. Handoff to Micaiah Taylor, who rolls left and finds his way across the goal line. Cranston West sitting pretty at 22-zip after the 2-point conversion, and they weren't done there. Late in the 3rd quarter, Jonathan Leroux rolling out, airing it out to Daniel Mojica, who makes an incredible catch over the defender in the end zone. West gets its first win in grand fashion, 29-0. In D2, Lincoln says hello to the Pawtucket Co-op, a battle of the Big Cats. Tigers leading Lions at halftime. Coming out of the break, Tigers showing why they're the kings of the jungle. Jordine Pichardo returning the kick down the sideline and in for 6. On the next Pawtucket drive, Lions defense roaring back. Giovanni Caro gets his paws all over this one for the interception. Lincoln puts together a nice drive but gets pushed way back on 4th and long. Adrian Perez and John Pina converge for the sack. Tigers down the Lions, 28-6. Over to East Greenwich, the theme tonight, blackout. But it was all purple in this one. Classical taken to the sky. Here's Parker Howley launching this one to Silas McKay for the score. And the senior duo had so much fun that time, they say, want to see me do it again? Here's Howley firing another strike. This one down the sidelines by the Pick 6 camera, and McKay's got it on his feet this time. Purple clicking on all cylinders. Perhaps the Avengers taking that blackout theme too literally in this one. Not much charge behind their performance. Classical zaps East Greenwich 35-7.